The baby is finally asleep, or at least pretending to be, and the mountain of laundry in the corner seems to have developed its own gravitational pull. You collapse onto the couch, your partner beside you, both of you staring blankly at the TV, too tired to even choose a show. The last time you had a real conversation that didn't involve diaper changes or pediatrician appointments feels like a distant memory. Want a happier, healthier family life? Hit subscribe now for science-backed secrets to better love, parenting, and self-care, delivered straight to your heart. Also tell me in comments that from where you are watching my video. Now let's start. This is parenting. This is exhaustion. And somewhere beneath the fatigue, there's still love, love that used to mean candlelit dinners and spontaneous adventures, love that now survives on stolen glances and half-finished sentences. But here's the truth, backed by research from the Gottman Institute, couples who prioritize their relationship, even in the chaos of parenting, are not only happier but raise more emotionally secure children. The key isn't grand gestures, it's the tiny, intentional moments that keep the connection alive. So how do you date your partner when you're running on 3 hours of sleep and pure caffeine? It starts with letting go of perfection. That romantic getaway you used to dream of? Maybe it's now a 10-minute coffee break on the porch while the baby monitor hums between you. A study from the University of California found that micro-moments of connection, brief but meaningful interactions, can strengthen relationships just as much as lengthy dates. Remember when you used to talk for hours about everything and nothing? Those conversations don't have to disappear, they just evolve. Instead of deep philosophical debates, maybe it's whispering about the ridiculous thing your toddler did today, laughing so hard you snort. Because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Psychologists call this shared humor as resilience, and it's a lifeline for exhausted parents. Even eye contact, something as simple as really looking at each other for 5 seconds, can trigger oxytocin, the bonding hormone, according to a study in biological psychology. Then there's touch. Not the kind that leads to anything, let's be real, sleep is the ultimate fantasy right now, but the kind that says, I'm here. A brush of fingers while passing the baby wipes, a shoulder squeeze as you trade off bedtime duty. Research from the Kinsey Institute confirms that physical affection, no matter how small, maintains intimacy when sex feels like a distant memory. And what about actual dates? They don't have to be elaborate. A 2022 study in the Journal of Marriage and Family found that parents who had at-home dates, think ordering takeout after the kids are asleep or even just sitting together without screens, reported higher relationship satisfaction than those who waited for rare nights out. The magic isn't in the location, it's in the intention. One couple interviewed for the study swore by their midnight picnics, spreading a blanket on the living room floor at 11 p.m., eating cheese and crackers, and pretending they were somewhere far away. The biggest myth is that love has to look like it did before kids. It doesn't. Love now is quieter, fiercer, woven into the mundane. It's your partner bringing you coffee exactly how you like it after a sleepless night. It's texting each other from across the house just to say I see you. It's surviving the chaos together and realizing, somewhere in the mess, that you're still each other's favorite person. So tonight, when the house is finally still, don't just scroll your phone in silence. Reach for their hand. Tell one stupid joke. Share one memory that has nothing to do with parenting. Because dating your partner isn't about grand romantic gestures, it's about choosing each other, again and again, in the smallest ways that matter most.